Okay, these railings go all the way out that I cut off here. The fiberglass only had one of them and it had a crack in it, which I could have fixed that, but instead I didn't have the money for that, so I just went ahead and took that off. As you can see, that right there is the worst spot. The rest of it looks good. Them are hinges, and I cut off. Strong cutter out. I tack welded some of that, but I got plenty of steel, and I had an idea, kind of like how I've got my rebar there, to come down, but I don't know for sure. And I left some because I was going to either cut that up, and if I leave it like this, I'm going to weld a few pieces of square or something, maybe just weld some anchors on it after I patch up the floor a little bit, because it really just needs, like, I need to hook to it while my car's on with a cable and bend that back up. And I thought about going like from underneath across, because they're very close, each beam's very close, and just going so far out with rebar underneath this mesh, and that would make that last so much longer, because it's only bad right where the tires are. That ain't even bad, but it's got the springs. It's they're rated 5,200 to 7,000 pounds each. The tires ain't the best in the world. I've hauled a few cars on them. They have good bearings. I packed the grease. They got the lockers and the nuts and on the mobile home style axles, but you can get those tires 40 a piece. Or if you did the conversion, I have several GM style wheels and stuff, is what I thought about doing, but I couldn't afford it at the moment. Like this tire, I put tubes in them on that side, but this is that would be the dovetail style gate. That's when you fold it up. At the back of the rail, there's a spot on the back corner, which I would cut off and weld there at the bare minimum. Even if I left that open, I would have to weld that there, or put a system to where when this folds up, that this would have something coming down on both sides, and then maybe a chain link welded with chain and hooks to fold that up from the back. But this is on there for now. It's been on there. It was on there when I got it. It's already been it's welded. It's on there good. It has plenty of room. It's kind of full of stuff right now. But I was going to either cut it off, and I've got plenty of steel on a welder. I was going to make a winch box to lighten it up on the tongue, but at the same time, if I empty this out, you've got room. You can actually put a spare tire in there, and you would have room for your battery, winch, and straps. So I think I'm going to leave that on there. And then I was just going to cut a hole in it and then run I've got some rubber. It'd be thick as a semi mud flap, but it would go, I've got a roll of it, so I'd roll it all the way across and screw it into the back of this to where it would keep that dry, and your hook would just go up there. And then I could run these down for some kind of good look or whatever, just to brace that beam right there, and then put anchors. I've also got lights that will come off the side back there that go with it, and I would install those if I was going to sell it. Also got the jack. Sorry, it's underneath the car, keeping it. It does have the bottom plate, just keeping everything lubed up and out of the rain. Has the chains, hitch, pin. That's about it. Thank you.